sons and daughters of what we two were once about.
I'm all right.
Oh, you're all right. You're upset, you're sick. You do better with a good night's sleep.
A good night's sleep is not going to fix up what's wrong with me.
Huh?
Oh, sick in the stomach, upset easily. The symptoms? I'm not absolutely sure. I'll go to the doctor's tomorrow.
You couldn't be...
I think so. I think I'm pregnant. One egg or two?
Two.
I wish I knew where Rob was.
Well, if he's got any sense, he'll still be asleep.
His car's not there and his bed hasn't been slept in.
He probably spent the night with, what's her name? Pauline. Oh, he's old enough and ugly enough to look after himself.
Sometimes I wonder. I shouldn't have gone after him like that.
Do you want me to come with you to the doctor's? Well, I've only got a local run this morning. I'll ask one of the other blokes to do it.
Ah, don't bother, love. I'll be all right.
Sure?
It is only a pregnancy test. I have had them before. Admittedly, not for a long time. You'll have to ring through with results. Probably won't be until you've finished your run anyway.
Yeah, of course. Aren't you having any?
I'll just have tea. I'm not feeling the best.
Well, all the more reason why I should take you to the doctor.
I'm all right. Oh, get that when it boils. No. Hello?
It's me, Beryl. I'm in Albury.
Aubrey?
Yeah, just had breakfast.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Long story.
I want to hear it.
Well, I figured now's as good a time as any to make that trip to Sydney. See John, meet Angela.
You're joking.
Ah.
I didn't mean the things I said last night, love.
Yeah, I know that. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, actually.
You sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. Hey, since when have I ever been scared of you?
Trust you. How long do you think you'll be there?
No, mate. Play it by ear.
I know you.
Listen, sis, tell Kev I'm sorry he did his money. If it's any consolation, they can keep the sewing machine. And ask him to look after those drums. They'll need a bit of a workout.
All right. What about the money you were going to give me so I could open a bank account for you?
Oh, forgot about it. Oh, don't worry. You'll get it as soon as I get back.
If I'm lucky.
I promise.
Yes, Rob.
Well, I'll give you a call in a couple of days.
Say hello to John and Angela.
Will do. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Rob. That was Rob ringing from Albury on his way to Sydney.
He doesn't waste much time with girlfriend.
Oh, I think I put an end to that last night.
Oh.
I didn't think to tell him the good news until after he'd hung up.
No, probably better. Just in case it's a false alarm.
I hope it isn't. What about you?
Now, what do you think, huh?
Cut it out.
You look the part.
How does it feel to be a white-collar worker?
Uncomfortable. I'm going to enjoy the perks, though. How about a race? My new car against that old Bond from the stud.
My new car now, is it? Last night it was the company's.
How about it?
You're on. Get a few things from the study first.
How much staff do you want?
None.
You like a couple of kids.
Of course we are. I'm not going to be home tonight. I'm going to a party with Prue. It'll go pretty late. I'll stay at her place.
Fine. Why don't you ask Angela if she'd like to go with you? You won't have to worry about her once she's there.
See what she says.
Thanks. She was talking about going to Fiona's, but I think the young company would be good for her.
Don't let Fiona hear you say that.
Don't worry, I won't.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And say hi to Mr. Hamilton for me.
Will do.
All aboard. The great outdoors are cruising over to Saturday night. On board the biggest, most luxurious cruise liner in the world.
I'm ready.
The Great Outdoors. Saturday, 6:30 on 7.
Can I come in? Hello.
Busy?
Oh, not really. Just going out to do some practice. See if I can win next time.
Forget about tennis today, darling. We've got more important things to do.
We have?
I've booked us both in to that new health place that's opened in Double Bay. We have a bit of exercise, a massage, then into the beauty shop for a facial. It's just what we need.
I don't think so.
Well, it's what I need, and I want the company, so you're coming. Besides, you'll feel wonderful after it, in just the right frame of mind for Gordon tonight.
I thought you were against it.
I am, but since when have you listened to me? I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. I hear the masseur is blonde, 6 foot, and in his mid-20s. I can't wait.
Just give me a minute to change. You can drive. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, phone?
If it's important, I'll ring back.
Hello, love.
Hi.
Nobody home. I was trying to ring the Hamiltons to warn them.
What about?
Your mad uncle is on his way to Sydney. Any moment now, he'll turn up on their doorstep looking for John and Angela.
I can imagine how well that'll go down.
Exactly. Somehow I can't see Patricia hitting it off with Rob. You want some lunch?
Had some. Just thought I'd call in before I started my next shift. To see how you are. I was a bit worried about you last night.
Oh, we were silly to expect them to hit it off again so quickly.
Not because of Kevin and Dad. I mean you being sick.
Just a tummy upset?
I always know when you're hiding something. Everything all right?
Yes. I think I might be pregnant. I went to the doctor's this morning. I'm waiting for the results. I really hope I am, and so does your dad.
Mum, it's very late in life for you to be having a baby.
Oh, rubbish. I'm not over the hill yet.
I know, but you had a hard time of it with Kevin, and that was 17 years ago.
Women of my age are having babies every day. Look at my mum with Rob.
I know, but it can be a bit risky if you've had troubles before.
Your old worrywart. Once a nurse, always a nurse.
Right. I'm really happy, Mum. Surprised, but happy.
Who'd have thought Lynn and I'd be fighting over who got the best baby's clothes?
It's going to be a bit of a shock to everyone. But I can't see them not all being happy for you.
Neither can I.
She'd make up his mind what he's doing.
I think he's waving you on.
He'd be going to your place, would he?
Oh, I hardly think so.
Beryl!
In here, love.
That mean yes?
No, silly, it's for Lynn.
False alarm.
No, I mean, this isn't for our baby, but yes, there is going to be one.
The doc called.
It's confirmed.
You beauty. You happy?
Well, I was until the doctor and Susie got started on me. They both said that for a woman of my age and with my history, pregnancy can be difficult. But if I get past the first few months, I'll be all right.
It'll be okay. Just put your feet up, tell me what I have to do, and I'll look after everything.
You weren't lucky with the other two. Why start now?
Look, don't worry. I can be a good nurse if I have to be. I want that kid just as much as you do. Right, Curly?
Right. Oh, I asked Susie not to say anything about it yet. In fact, I think she should be the only one that knows about it for a while. Until we're sure.
Whatever you want. Everything is going to be fine.
Sure it is.
You can do the most amazing things with these.
Whip up delicious garlic.
Well, this won't get the work done. You've had your 10 minutes.
Keeping tabs on us, are you?
Finished?
Thanks, it was nice.
Oh, don't worry, Jill, I'll do it. Some of these are a bit tea-stained. I think I'll give them a wash with rock salt. My grandmother swore by that.
Okay.
What's wrong with her?
Well, if you don't know, none of us do.
I wish Fiona would hurry up and ring. Mind you, if Jill had got the telephone number, we wouldn't have the hold-up.
And you're wondering why she's being snitchy?
The girl made a mistake. It won't happen again. Let's leave it at that. You'd better not. There's plenty we can do in the meantime. Just make sure the contractor's standing by and ready to go when we get the okay. If we get the okay. Let's go.
Jill, stocks are getting a little low in the pantry. Might be an idea if we put a pad and pen in there and just jot things down as we use them.
Whatever you like.
I don't think Rosie would like coming back to an empty cupboard.
No.
Oh, isn't she pretty? If you tried using castor oil on a fur, it gets the burrs out easier.
Listen, you might think you can take over everything else, but this is my cat. And I'll look after her my way.
Jill, I came here to try and help, not take over.
Oh, I shouldn't be taking it out on you.
Wayne?
Well, nothing I do is good enough.
Frankly, I think you've been doing a tremendous job under very difficult circumstances.
Oh, at least somebody does. Well, he made me feel like such an idiot over that phone call.
Well, that's one of his biggest failings. Intolerance.
Well, it wasn't only that. Oh, look, housekeeping was the one thing I thought I could do all right. There were times when you made me feel useless.
I'm sorry. You and Wayne were so happy in the city. What's gone wrong?
I think he's got the idea I sided with John over the trouble between them.
Well, you've got a mind of your own.
When he was in hospital, I could always snap him out of his bad moods. He could smile at himself. He can't anymore, though.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Put up with it.
Oh, I credited you with more gumption than that.
For now, anyway. When I fell in love with Wayne, everyone said I was crazy. I don't even know why I fell in love with him. He was awful to John. Angela, too. He tried to con Fiona out of a property. Come to think of it, I was crazy. But there was something there. It was like... Well, it was important to him that I loved him. I've never felt like that with anyone before.
Did this happen before or after the accident?
Mainly after.
Well, the cynic in me makes me think... Nope.
You think that he only wanted me around because he was sick?
I'm an old devil, always ready to think the worst of everyone.
Oh, no, that's not true. I've thought about it, though, the last week or so.
And?
Oh, I do love him. I'll only put up with so much, though.
Then?
I don't want to think about that.
police?
Not yet.
Oh, hi. You Mrs. Hamilton?
I'm Mrs. Hamilton.
Oh. Wow, you're the mum. I can't wait to meet the daughter.
And who exactly are you?
Rob Keegan. Beryl's brother. John's uncle.
Mrs. Bartlett.
How do you do? Nice place you got here. Oh, I hope you don't mind. I had a dip in your pool while I was waiting.
John and Angela aren't here. John's at work and Angela's at the stud, so there's really no point in your hanging around.
This stud, near here?
Yes?
How do I get there? I'm dying to meet Angela. I talked to her once on the phone.
Go down the main road, and it's the end of the second street on your right.
Thanks. Oh, sorry. Catch you later.
Dear God.
Start your Saturday night with all your favourites.
You did a whoops in my barra.
Great comedy classics. Join Russell Gilbert Saturday from...
Excuse me, could you tell me where I can find Angela Hamilton?
Right here.
Oh, good. Just the person to help me. I've just come down from the Kimberleys. A mate of mine recommended I come and see you. Well, you see, I've got a big station out west, run hundreds of horses, and I'm looking for some new stock. Thought you might be able to help.
Oh, we will if we can.
I'm after thoroughbreds, so we're thinking of cross-breeding them with Brumbies. Ever heard of it before?
No, but I'm pretty new here. Who was it recommended you?
Forgot his name.
Oh, I thought you said it was a mate.
Did I?
Yes.
Don't you recognise the voice?
Should I?
Beryl's not going to believe it.
Rob!
In one. How you going?
I could kill you. You really have me then.
Oh, good.
Crossbreeding with Brumbies.
Don't they?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Neither would I. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing. Why?
Need someone to show me the sights.
Oh, I'd love to. I can't believe you're John's uncle. You look too young.
Oh, no one's ever said that before.
Oh, it's a pity he's tied up. He would love to have seen you.
I'll be around for a while. I reckon we can do without him for one night.
Been thinking about the airstrip, Dad. Why don't we go ahead with it and worry about Fiona later? I've said no, Wayne.
But it's wasting so much time.
I'm sick of your harping. You'll just have to be patient. And I don't want you doing anything while I'm in town, all right?
Okay.
Oh, you got everything?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'll give you a love to your mother.
Do that. Hope it goes well.
See you later.
Oh, I forgot to give you that parcel for Angela. Won't be a minute.
Okay.
Hang on to her.
She's having trouble remembering anything these days.
She's a very nice girl, Wayne, but she won't be for much longer if you go on criticising her. She's got a lot going for her, and it's about time you realised it. I'll see you at the car, Gordon.
I couldn't agree more. See you when I get back.
Mother!
Here.
Hi. I think you've met?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
G'day again.
Well, I better go and have a shower. Rob and I are going out to dinner tonight. Now, your room is the second on the right at the top of the stairs, OK?
Room?
Oh, I invited him to stay. Knew you wouldn't mind.
No, of course not.
Thanks. I'll get my gear.
Thanks, Mummy.
I didn't like the look of him before, and I still don't. He might be John's uncle, but I don't see why I should provide accommodation for him.
I wouldn't mind in the least.
He's a complete stranger. We don't know a thing about him.
It wouldn't have anything to do with him being Barrow's brother.
Just a moment. It's a little embarrassing, but Angela didn't check to see if it would be convenient before she asked you to stay.
Thought it was okay.
Yes, well, there are problems, you see.
Hey, look, no worries. If you're frightened I'll say anything about you and Dave, you needn't be. Promise I won't breathe a word.
Oh.
Which room did Angie say?
Second on the right up the stairs.
Yeah. Nice place you got here.
I heard.
Love is very strange. It can come and go. It can happen when
10,000 years ago, one storm changed the world. In 07, if it happened again, where will you be? As our climate changes, oceans will rise, cities will freeze, and others will disappear completely. From the director of Independence Day, Dennis Quaid stars in the 7 premiere, The Day After Tomorrow, tonight, 8:30. Next, 8 Simple Rules.
and happiness, we will find out our sons and daughters are what we two were once about.